stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Will kick it away to start. Texas. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David, you're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He slings it deep to the left. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged, but when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Firing to the right, complete. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and they forced the incompletion.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Quarterback checking off. The aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to surge it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Ducks will hustle to the line. On second down, wants to throw. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The offense set for a first down play. Leaves it with the running back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to throw, it's Morales. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He's got him along the sidelines. Beautiful footwork for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. 10. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
He'll bring it out. It's Toner. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast.
And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And he was held in check in game one, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
He's back to throw on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Ducks in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Quick handoff. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football. even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. And that pass picked off. Got some room to run. The 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texas! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
What a great run there. On 3rd and 1 situation, though, David, that has got to be demoralizing for a defense because they were packed up close to the line of scrimmage, expecting run on that one.
They're playing aggressive, but great offenses have the ability in predictable situations like 3rd and 1 to get 1st downs.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Ducks are in the hurry-up. Quarterback will audible. They want to throw it. Trying to get to him. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
There is nothing to gain by kicking it away in this area of the field, around midfield, going for it the wise move. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where a shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy can catch it or nobody can catch it.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes the catch. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He'll just keep slinging it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got it on the run. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He put the college football world on notice.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Here comes the offense on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
You got to feel good for this kid, too. He worked so hard this past offseason to put himself in position to be the starting running back, and he's got a lot of skill, guys. He's got speed, open field running ability. I think he's going to be a big part of the offense this season.
Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Morales. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Using the quick game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Now the quarterback changing. He's moving out of the pocket. The throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Try to get it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. They'll throw it on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're working that left side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Ducks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Quarterback moving. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Bringing it back. The 30. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The 18 unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They're trying to get to him. Now adjusting. He throws back to the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He wants to throw. Release to the back. It's complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the offense stays on the field with just a couple of tick-tocks left on the clock. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Quarterback desperately trying to get it off, and he cannot. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half. And do you think there will be second guessing about passing on a field goal try? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Ducks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Dropping back, it's Morales. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He chucks one out to the right. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone, and now they're set up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Not much room. He gets one down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorn! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Pocket starts to collapse. Looking to convert the 2, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the left side. Bulls his way forward. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. The give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Got it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a 1st down.
Ooh, that's a nice throw. Great accuracy there. And when you think about Oregon quarterbacks, I know we think about guys running around a little bit, but think back to guys like Dan Fouts, A.J. Feely. How about that? Joey Harrington, of course, Justin Herbert. These guys could thread the needle from the pocket, make all the throws. This guy here reminds me a little bit of them.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Fires downfield. Got his man. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got the back over the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Tight end was lined up inside tight, trying to work the middle of the field, but the defense was ready for it. They had double coverage, and that's why that throw was incomplete.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it, and they convert it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late. At least you got the party started.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes the Texas offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
second down now as they're ready to go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. On the move is the 30. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Longhorns are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
They can move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
It's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Feeling some heat. It's caught downfield. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying to find his man on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Throwing right. He's got an open man. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play.
A shot toward the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll try to take it back. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.